what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a fall get ready with me. I'm actually getting ready for the day. I finally have a day off, so I have to go run some errands, go to ShopRite, do some groceries. So I have a lot to do today, and I just wanted to film this video for you guys. I have been wearing the heck out of this makeup look recently. I've been wearing it all the time to work, and I get so many compliments from customers saying that like my makeup looks beautiful. I'm just like, this is my like go-to like easy makeup when I don't have time and I'm like rushing out the door. So I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. But people have been saying they love the eye that I've been doing, and my skin just looks super glowy and healthy. So I decided to film this makeup look for you guys because I have been wearing this every single day. I'm not kidding. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do this makeup look, and also I'm going to show you an outfit idea for the fall time. Since today is kind of like a errands slash comfy day, I'm going to be showing you more of a casual fall outfit. Nothing too crazy, but this is just a perfect outfit to wear on those days where you're kind of just lounging around. You have a couple things to do, and you're just throwing a little bit of makeup, and this is like the perfect little outfit just to put on, just to do those types of things. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys want to see this outfit and this makeup look, then let's get straight into the video. So I already washed my face and applied all my serums and my moisturizer for this morning, so my skin is ready to go. But before I apply my foundation, I'm going to go in with primer. I've been using these two primers lately. Yes, two sounds a little excessive, but I'll explain to you why I've been using two instead of one, because they do have different purposes. So the first primer I go in with is the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Complexion Primer Potion. This basically just is a pore filling primer, so I like to focus this in the T-zone of my face, so I'm going to go in with that first. So I basically apply this anywhere I have large pores or I tend to crease, because this will fill the fine lines in the pores on my face. I really love the consistency of this specific pore filling primer because it feels more like a paste rather than that oil silica almost. If you know what I'm talking about, most pore filling primers feel really oily. This feels more of like a paste. And then the second primer I go in with is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I use this specifically just because it is a hydrating primer, so I end up putting this all over the rest of my face just because my skin is super dry. So I like to add as much moisture as I can to my face, so I apply this all over just to give my face some moisture and to make sure my makeup lasts longer. So that's why I use two, because they have two different purposes. Well, I was just talking about the foundations that I've been using recently, but my card, well, my camera stopped working because my card was full, so I just had to delete some footage off of my card. I'm so bad about doing that. Anyway, back to the video. So I was saying my recent obsession lately that I've been using every single day has been the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 3.5, but I'm not going to use this today because of the fact that this is kind of like my self-tan shade, and right now I'm not self-tanned. I'm completely pale, and I need to do that tonight, so I need to use a lighter foundation. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick for today's foundation. This is a really good foundation, and it's just a really easy to travel with as well because it is a stick, so I'm going to use that today because it is lighter. And once that's all over my face, I'm just going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. And also, I'm going to probably wear this turtleneck today. I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, but I will show you what I will be wearing. But yeah, I need to blend this down my neck because it's still a little too dark for me. Now for the under eyes, I have been using this like crazy. I don't know if this is still available because I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in Ulta, but it might be on the Benefit website. But I'm going to go in with the Erase Paste by Benefit Cosmetics in the shade 1 Fair. It is just a brightening concealer, so it's just going to color correct some of the darkness underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with a concealer after. So I'm just going to use my finger, and then I'm just going to place it in the inner corner of my eye because that's where most of my darkness is. And it's just really going to brighten out my eye. It is like a salmon colored concealer, so it's going to correct all of the darkness and all of the blue underneath my eyes. So I will show you the difference in a second once I'm done blending this out. Just look at the difference in light versus dark of one eye versus the other. I love this product so much, and I like that it's potted because it gives a little bit more coverage. Some color correcting concealers are a little bit more full coverage than others, and I love this one so much. Once I'm done with color correcting, I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. I love this concealer so much. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply it underneath the eyes like I normally would. Along the sides of the nose a little bit. I get redness right in there. And then on the chin area, Cupid's bow, nose, and then finish with the forehead like I usually do. This just really balances out the face. And then again, I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. Oh my goodness, I look like an oil slick. I need to set my face to make sure that my concealer does not crease and just so my foundation will stay on longer. So I'm going to go in with the Coty Airspun Loose Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. So that's what I'm going to go in with. I'm going to take that on my Morphe M438 brush, which is just a really small brush that gets underneath the eye. So I like to just set my concealer with this brush. So for the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Skin Transforming Powder in the shade 20 Classic Ivory. But what I've been doing lately is I haven't really been super setting my skin. So I will set my concealer because that will crease on me. It always does. But for right now, I have just been like lightly setting my foundation because I want the dewiness to kind of shine through, especially with that Giorgio Armani foundation. So what I've been doing is I've been taking my Morphe E3 brush and I've just kind of been lightly patting my skin because I still feel like I still need to like set my foundation, but I don't want to like extremely mattify my foundation. So I'm kind of just like going over it just to reduce some of the shine, and then that's about it. Like I usually full on like mattify my skin, but I like to have a little bit of the foundation dewiness coming through because I've been loving that look lately, especially since my skin is always dry. Now for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Bronzer. You guys know this is my favorite. Nothing new. Just going to bronze up the skin just because we have taken all of the color out of it. This is just a Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't know, my brother and sister-in-law got it for me for Christmas last year in like a makeup set, but it's just kind of like a bronzing fan brush. And I love how this applies it. It applies it super naturally. Instead of like a dense bronzer brush or like a fluffy bronzer brush. I don't know, I've just been loving this brush lately, so that's what I'm going to apply it with. And then I'm just going to take my Slimmest Glam Angled Eye W20 brush and I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit just because I always do that every single day. So yeah, I'm going to take that with the same bronzer, the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. I really like to use an angled brush when I contour my nose just because it already like kind of helps you out, like it's doing the work for you because it's angled, so I just put the product on one side of the brush and just kind of go up. I don't know, it just makes it easier. And then I'm just going to blend it out with that same Morphe M438 brush that we set the under eyes with. This is just a perfect brush just to kind of blend out the harsh lines on the nose. So for the rest of the face, I'm going to first start with highlighter and then I'll go into blush. I just think it blends better because I'm going to be using a cream highlighter today. I've been loving doing this because it just really just makes my skin look super dewy. So I'm first going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow Face Highlighter in the shade Oyster. This is just a really pretty pinkish highlighter. So I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then what I'm first going to do is take my Beauty Blender and just dip a little bit into my hand. And then I'm going to place it where I normally would for the highlighter. Cream highlighters are so beautiful. You can use them to intensify like your powder highlight before, and they just look super, super natural. If you have that problem where you feel like highlighters look super powdery or they just aren't looking correct on your skin, try a liquid because I really love how it's been looking because it just makes my skin look like wet and healthy. Sometimes I love a powder, but sometimes powder doesn't sit on my skin well, A, because I have texture, and B, when my skin is dry, the highlighter just doesn't look good. So I've been loving this liquid highlighter, and then placing my powder highlighter on top to really just amplify the glow. So once I do that with the Beauty Blender, and then I'm going to apply it everywhere else that I would apply highlighter. So the chin, the Cupid's bow, the nose. So now once I apply the cream highlighter, I'm going to go in with my powder highlighter just to set the cream and also just amplify it a little bit. So I'm going to go in with my Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I love this. I've used this for so long, ever since it came out, and as you can tell, I've hit pan. It's one of my favorites. I just love the color. It's a really nice, beautiful, peachy, golden highlighter, so that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to apply that with my Morphe M501 highlighting brush. And even though I'm putting down a powder, it still makes it look like it has that wet effect because of the liquid. I have been just loving this, and it's making my skin look just super, super like highlighted and healthy. So give it a try. I really love liquid highlighters because they're beautiful. And then I'm just going to go over with my Beauty Blender and just press it through so it's blended and you don't see any of the powder. Kind of just pushes the highlight into your skin. It makes it look a little bit more natural. So now for blush, I love doing this one last. I don't know why, because I feel like it just blends better when I do the blush last instead of putting it before the highlight. I don't know, I feel like you can kind of see definitive lines and it doesn't blend out as well. So that's what I've been doing. This has been my go-to blush for a couple weeks now, ever since the holiday collection was released in Ulta. Now, since it is getting to the colder seasons, I like to switch my blushes up. I don't like to stay with the peachies. I like to go more of like mauve, like the mauve undertones. So this has been my go-to blush lately, and I know I'm going to be using this like crazy because it's a beautiful blush. It is part of the Lara Gala holiday event, holiday collection. I think I said that. And you can find it at Ulta. But it is the Baked Blush and Brighten, and it is in the shade Pink Grapefruit. I just love the undertone of this blush. It's just a beautiful mauve color. There is shimmer in it, so it just makes your skin look super healthy and glowy. And this is the blush that I've been loving. I'm pretty sure this blush is out regular. It doesn't have to be found in the holiday collection. So this can be found any time of the year, but it is such a beautiful blush. So I'm going to go with that today, and then I'm going to apply that with my Morphe E4 angled brush. Oh my god. It is super pigmented, so I literally only tap it once into the pan because it is very, very pigmented. It will last you a very long time. So I like to just apply it to the apples of the cheeks and sweep it backwards. And I just love the color. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And I feel like it really goes with my skin tone very well. It can be overboard very quickly because, like I said, it's very pigmented. So I'm going to go back in with just like a powder brush just to blend the highlight, the blush, and the bronzer all together so it looks more natural. I just think it's a beautiful color for the winter time. So definitely check it out. It's really, really pretty. Now for eyebrows. I have been doing something different with my eyebrows lately, and I've been loving how it has turned out. So I've been trying more of like the bushy brow trend, if you guys know what that is. It just looks super natural, and my eyebrows just look really thick. I do have a lot of hair in my eyebrows, so I am able to do this, but I will tell you what products I've been doing. So I'm going to zoom you in. So as you can tell, I have a pretty super like full brow. So what I do is I like to go in and just brush through the hairs because foundation gets in it. They moved, and I just like to comb them through and kind of place them where I want them to be placed. So I've been using these two products lately, and I have been loving how they've been turning out and how my brows have been looking lately. So I first go in with the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in the shade Soft Brown. It is basically like the Brow Wiz, but from Benefit, but a lot cheaper. And it has a different brush. There's little fibers in it, so I just comb it through, and it really just thickens my brows and kind of just colors them in for me because I don't have to create an arch, or I mean I do a little bit, but I don't have to create like a tail or anything. I just kind of have to fill in the sparse areas. So this helps me out. So I saved product on my brow pencil because I do love the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow, so that's what I'm going to be using it today as well. It just makes it more cost efficient because I do my brows every single day, and this is way cheaper than this pencil. So I just figured on doing that. So what I've been doing is once I've combed my brows through, I go in with this and I kind of brush the hairs upward. all the way through my brows. Already they look a lot thicker, but now I need to kind of just like shape them out a little bit because I am missing some hair. So I kind of just go through whatever the thing missed. So I'll do the arch a little bit. So once I've done that, I kind of just brush it back upwards because I am loving this like bushy brow trend lately. So I'm going to brush the hairs back upward and place the hairs where I want to place them. So my eyebrows are done. This is basically what I've been loving to do lately with my eyebrows. I just love the bushy natural brow. I just think it looks really nice, and it looks natural instead of just me drawing it on. So I've been loving that lately. It was funny, I was out to breakfast the other day with my boyfriend when he was visiting, and he was like, babe, your eyebrows are just like, hold on, I gotta fix it. And I was like, no, that's what I want. This is the trend. This is what I'm loving. He's like, okay. I don't think he was really for it, but I was like, it's my brows. Let me do what I want. Yeah, it was funny. He was like, they're just like messy. And I was like, that's the point. So now my brows are done, we can move on to eyes. I now can start using my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette because they are in Ulta's now. Morphe and Ulta, if you guys did not know, are now together. So they will be selling Morphe brushes, Morphe palettes, the Jaclyn Hill palette, a ton of different stuff in Ulta's. They are out now because I think the release date was the 29th. So you guys are able to go get the palette. Unfortunately, I have the older one. It's the messier one. There is a new packaging. There's a tons of videos on it if you really care that much about it. But I will be using the Jaclyn Hill palette today. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing recently. It's super natural. It's one of those like eye looks that you can do on like super quick, and if you just need to throw on some makeup. I wear it to work a lot, and I get so many questions from customers. And they're like, what did you do to your eyes? And I was like, I'm literally wearing 2 eyeshadows. And we don't have the palette yet because it's not in stores. Well, now it is, but I was like, it's just 2 shadows. But I literally, like, that's one of the most asked questions I get is about my eyes. I'm just like, it's super easy. So I'm going to share that with you guys today, just because that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to take, let me find the brush. So I'm going to go in with the palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. Don't know the name of the shade. The new palette will have the shades on them, but it is just a normal, like, it's just a neutral brown color. I'm going to use that as my transition color today, and I'm going to use, I'm going to apply that with my Morphe E27 brush, which is just a really super fluffy brush. I love going in with this just because it really just diffuses the color onto my lids. So this is the first color that I use, so I'm just going to apply that in my crease area. I'm doing the outer corner and the inner corner, and kind of, what is this on my face? And I'm just diffusing the color outwards just to create a little bit of the cat eye effect, but not really, because it's not really that noticeable of a color. But I love these 2 colors together, and it just looks super nice on my eyes, and it looks like I'm put together. If you can just see the difference, it's not that dark of a color, but it does add a little bit of definition to my eye, which is what I love, and it just lifts the eye a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. So that is the first color. Super natural, nothing too crazy. And then this palette literally is, thank God she changed the packaging, because this thing is disgusting, and inside is even worse because it's cardboard. Anyway, the next shade I'm going to be using is this shade right here. So it's right below the first shade, and it has a little bit more of a red tone in it. And this is a color I think that people really are looking at on my eyes. They're like, what is that color? It's so specific. And honestly, I've tried to look at different colors in the store and try and give like a dupe or a different shade option for them, because we didn't have the Morphe palette at the time in the store. And I honestly couldn't find a color close to that because it is so unique. It is a brown, it's a neutral brown, but it has a little bit of red tone in it, and some are too warm, too cool. This is just a beautiful shade, and it looks so nice on my eyes and my skin tone. So again, I'm just going to take the same brush, super easy, and then just apply it right where I applied that crease color before. And it's just going to add a little bit more definition to the eye, and it just looks beautiful on my eyes. I don't know, I get so many compliments about this eye look. I'm just like, I do so many crazy looks, and then I get a compliment on a thing that I do, like I'm running out the door, and I'm just like, why? And then I'm going to take a Morphe E17 brush, and I'm just going to take the same shade that we just applied to my crease, the shade right here. And I'm going to just define the lower lash line a little bit, just to give the lower lash line a little bit of color. And that is about it. I'm going to just apply on the outer lower lash line and kind of sweep it in a little bit. So just like my primers, I'm super bougie when it comes to my mascara. Don't know why, I don't know. But I have been loving this mascara combo lately. I don't know why, and I don't know, I've been doing it recently, so I'm going to share with you what I've been doing. So I first go in with the Buxom Big T's mascara, just for a little coat of mascara, and then I go in with the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't know, I feel like these two together is just kind of, like, my favorite mascara is the Benefit Roller Lash, but I feel like when I apply the Buxom first, it really just amplifies what the roller lash does, and it really curls my lashes. So that's what I've been doing recently. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. See the difference between one eye and another when I apply the mascara? I don't know, I just have been loving this combo lately, and when I work I literally get so many questions and they're like, are you wearing eyelash extensions? And I'm like, no, but thank you. Like, that's the biggest compliment in the world, because I swear to God, every girl has like horrible eyelashes, and there's boys that like literally have the best eyelashes in the world, and it's such a struggle. So I've been loving how this makes my eyelashes lately, and it's been working for me. So I'm gonna use 2 mascaras, and I don't care what any of you guys say. I'm actually having a mini panic attack because I can't find my MAC Velvet Teddy. Where's it? Okay, we're good. I found it. Oh my gosh, I mentioned this lipstick in my fall favorite lipstick shades, and I have been loving this. I wear this every single day, so I'm going to line my lips with the Kylie Cosmetics Candy K just for a lip liner, and then go over top with the MAC Cosmetics Velvet Teddy. Okay, now that everything is on, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Fix setting spray, and I'm going to just set my makeup so it stays on all day long. And then I'm just going to let that dry. Honestly, I was going to curl my hair and do like this cute hairstyle, but I just like don't feel like doing my hair, so I left it in the ponytail, and I literally just curled it in the ponytail. So pro tip, if you really do not feel like curling your hair and taking all that time, keep it in a ponytail and curl it, and then take out the ponytail. It literally would take you 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to do. And I put just a bandana in my hair because I have been seeing that trend lately where they have like the bandanas in their hair, and I just been loving it, and I thought it went great. I'm going to keep this outfit on, so I'm going to show you my outfit. And it's just like a really comfy, cute, casual, like everyday running errands, and going out to lunch type outfit. It's nothing too crazy, but I just thought it was a really cute outfit to wear, and I love this hairstyle. I don't know. So I do have errands to run today. I have to go to the post office and drop off some Poshmark stuff. I have to go to the bank, and I need to go to ShopRite and get some food. So this is like my running errands outfit. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm wearing. So this is the makeup that I've been wearing the heck out of lately. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just love the neutral glam and just this like glowy skin with that cream highlighter. I'm telling you, I've been loving this dewy skin lately, and anything that makes me look oily, I'm obsessed with, because you know I have dry skin. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this simple makeup look that I've just been wearing the heck out of, and this outfit inspo for you guys. I'm not too sure how I feel about overall pants yet. I'm kind of getting used to them, but I'm kind of loving them today. Only thing is, I'm sitting with my knees knees crossed and I can't really breathe because they're not stretchy, they're not jegging, so I'm dying filming this outro, so I'm like hurrying this video up. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did like this fall get ready with me, then please click the thumbs up button down below and don't forget to click the subscribe button because the holidays are coming up. I cannot believe October is over. I've already been starting brainstorming what I'm going to be filming for the holiday season, and I've got some ideas for you guys. I'm so excited to show you guys what I'm going to be filming. November is like a weird month. It's in between, so I don't really know what to film, and I haven't uploaded in about a week, so I'm kind of like in a slump and don't really know what to film. So if you guys have any video ideas or video requests, please put them down below so I know what you guys want to see. That would help me out so much, but I'm trying to stay consistent. It's just hard to think of new content sometimes, so I'm trying, but I'm so excited for the holiday videos that are coming up, and I just cannot believe it's already November. It's just insane to me, and pretty soon it's gonna be 2018, which is insane, and I'm gonna be 23, so 23 is such like a boring age. My birthday's in January and I'm like not really excited about it, but whatever. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.